Hi Gemini, I hope you guys are doing great today. We're going to be covering March 16th to March 22nd, general messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Guys, you know how it goes. Take what resonates, throw out the rest. Don't try to make it fit, and always try to check for your Rising, Sun, Moon, Sun, and Venus to get the most complete messages. And the energy could always be flip-flopped, right? That's the way it goes with a lot of these messages. So we're going to be starting out with a Celtic cross spread, a general, as we do. And then we're going to be doing a little bit of a different love read right after that. So I hope you guys are doing fantastic today. I am loving this week. I really am. Thank God. Do you guys not feel it? It's just like the lightening up of it all, generally speaking. Obviously it depends on what else is in your chart, but overall lots of lightening up. There's a lot of stuff going on in the sky. I really only want to mention a few. On the 16th we have Mercury entering Pisces, and this is going back back to your 10th house here. But it's going to be going direct this time. So this is a great time to communicate or move forward on things that you felt held back in during the Mercury retrograde. And guys, this is your house of career and business. And a lot of you Geminis have been talking a lot about career. And it's so interesting to me because this is going to be actually a really good year for Geminis, the archetype in general. Guys, you always want to check your 10th house, 2nd house, and 6th house as well. Let me know if you want me to do a video on just career and placements. You guys could get your charts and we could do some digging in that way. But anyway, yeah, so this is a great energy to move ahead with any plans or projects that you've been, sort of incubating in the workspace. But whatever you do, your thinking process is going to be more visual, very intuitive, very imaginative, very in tune with the world of emotions, your communication style. So really good. A solid time for making really good intuitive decisions as well. Really good. And then on the 19th, we have the Sun entering Aries in your 11th house of friends. More focused on the future here, Gemini, absolutely. And in Aries, the Sun is really happy. It's very enthusiastic, very spontaneous. So you're going to be really motivated by this desire to conquer. You're going to be more impulsive to have this urge to initiate. And Aries is a sign that bounces back quickly. So you're really not going to be too worried or afraid to actually forge forward in something. Really good. I mean, I like this. You're going to feel very kind of direct and rather uncomplicated in what you're needing right now. But be careful, because you could also be a little short-sighted and lack the desire to actually plan ahead. So you could be feeling like, oh, screw the planning part, let's just jump in, kind of thing. Just want to be a little careful of that. Okay, and then finally, we have the biggest deal of the month, in my opinion. We have Saturn is entering into Aquarius for the first time since 1994, and it's in your 9th house. So I love this, Gemini, for you. Love it, love it. The 9th house it's a big house. Saturn in Aquarius really wants to gather wisdom and information off the mainstream path and beyond what is normal for you. So he's going to be turning his attention outward and reordering structures and boundaries in order to make connections and distribute information and develop innovations for you. But this is huge. You're on a new path, Gemini, for meaning, power, purpose, direction. The new guideline in your life, and you're going to be able to sense the direction of where things are heading in your life. I mean, just overall. And you can receive indications for a new career in this energy, by the way. Great energy for those dealing with any lawsuits, by the way, as well. Any of you who, with the higher courts, if you have any court dates set up, really good energy for that. Very benefic energy for that. So really good. Lots of support. So let's get into what is crack-a-lackin' for Gemini. All right, so we have 2 of Wands coming into this time. Recent past here, 2 of Wands. So this is Mars in Aries energy. This is about real heavy initiation, fire in your belly to move something forward. You're just really ready, Gemini, really ready. I think I kind of spoke about that last week as well. Very motivated. It's just the clarity is hitting you on where it is that you might not be where you want to go, but the fog is lifting and the vision is becoming more fine-tuned, if that makes sense. And that's what you're coming into this energy with. Again, so this is for whatever situation you're coming to this reading for. So this could be a relationship, this could be a career, this could be a family situation or a friendship situation. But whatever it is, you add a very strong fire in your belly to move something forward. And then we have the Two of Coins as the situation right now in the reverse. So the Two of Pentacles in reverse, this is a Jupiter and Capricorn energy. So Jupiter rules Sagittarius, which is all about moving forward with integrity. And Capricorn, as you know, is ruled by Saturn. So it's about putting in that hard work to create this forward movement, this forward momentum. But in the reverse, this tells me that that is not happening right now. Now, this could be because of lack of absolute opportunity, where you're still in the incubation phase and you're still trying to figure it all out. Could certainly be it. For others of you, if this has to do with relationship, you may have been feeling very, very passionately about a relationship, and now you're in this space where it's just like not moving forward, and you're not making a decision here, really, is the thing. You know, with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, it's you're trying to figure out, okay, if I stay, you're very set on, you don't mind working hard, you just want the luck and expansion. Which path is going to bring it? Is it going to be this relationship or that relationship? Is it going to be getting out of this relationship and becoming single? Is it going to become deciding to get involved in that relationship? Is it going to be leaving this position in this career to transfer into this one? You know, I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be doing that. But there's a lot of like, what am I going to do? And the foundation, though, right now for this week is you're not making any big decisions here. Now, we have the Four of Cups as the crossing energy. So the Four of Cups is the checklist card. It's you identifying what it is about the current situation that you need to either revamp or get rid of altogether. Or this could also be you identifying potential issues, like troubleshooting a situation that you want to get into at some point, right? Because this is a Moon and Cancer card. So it's you trying to get to dig deep and try to figure out what you're not seeing about a situation. Really trying to figure it out, trying to bring clarity, because because it's a Moon in Cancer, you really want to just feel that heart space satisfied. You really do. Because Cancer is that metaphorical home space. But you're in this space of just like not being able to decide between this or that. Or if you've decided, you're just not able to execute and pull the trigger. Now, crowning you here, we have the Lovers card, which is fantastic. Okay, this is a Gemini card, so some of you may be dealing with a Gemini. Now, obviously, if this has to do with relationship, it's you and a significant other making a decision to, no matter what, work something out. Beautiful. Solid foundation, recognition that there are issues and there's conflict that needs to be worked out, that knowing that nothing is perfect, but knowing, remember, this card has the blessing of Archangel Raphael, and I really do believe that. It's a very profound, very strong energy, really beautiful. So there's that commitment there. Now, also, the Lovers can absolutely apply to a business partnership. That same shared heart space where you both have the same intention and that same ultimate goal. This could also be a friendship, a family connection where you guys are taking something on, some sort of situation where you have the shared heart space with somebody. Okay? And that's very much, that's crowning the energy. Now, this could also be, Gemini, this could very well be you identifying what is very necessary for something to work in your life. So maybe you're not in a relationship, and this really has nothing to do with the career or anything like that. You're like, meh, with your career, sort of thing. But this is you getting in touch with the two sides of yourself, right? I mean, it's you. It's you. So it's you recognizing that you might have been, shorting yourself in certain areas that you're realizing now you very much need in your life. But regardless, it's this coming to terms with this, this need to progress and fix things, and work things out. Now, the foundation energy here, we have the Hermit energy. So I'm getting that a lot of you are doing a lot of very deep thinking. This is my don't tell anybody card. A lot of deep thinking, and you're only seeking your own counsel. A lot of you guys are not even speaking to your therapist about everything that's going on right now. Nonetheless, your partner or your good friends, and it's not because there's any malice here. You're trying to sieve through your thought process. You're trying to unknot the knots from Mercury retrograde, right? Things are going to be starting to illuminate themselves, but it's going to be happening really quickly, Gemini. So even though you guys are the most intellectual sign of the zodiac, hands down, you just are. But when it comes to those deep recess kind of informations coming to us very quickly and at a rapid pace, sometimes we just have to, step back and kind of encapsulate ourselves to process, until we're more sure. Because I feel like there's going to be some challenge in making up your mind here. Now we have the Three of Coins, which I love this energy. This represents you. So this is all about, this is the Architect card. This is about getting very clear on what it is that you want to move forward. Mars and Capricorn, lots of initiation here. Not afraid to put in that hard work. You are working hard and you want the money, honey. You want the connection. You want that thing, all right? Whatever it is, whatever the Pentacle energy represents for you in your life. So it could be mental, physical, emotional connection with the person. It could be the finances, right, in a career. But regardless, it's you having that fire in the belly and understanding nothing's for free. And you know that you have to put in the hard work, but you just want to make sure that when you put in the hard work, that you're going to end up getting what it is that you're setting out to do. Now, external to you is the Chariot, and the Chariot is the forward movement card. Now, this is Cancer. Again, Cancer represents the metaphorical home space, represents love and safety, right? Cancers really need to feel this idea of safety. But when we have the Chariot energy, the Chariot moves forward on the path that we're meant to be on in order to arrive at that metaphorical home space. You guys know what I mean by that, right? So it doesn't mean that if you're in a relationship, you guys are going to be moving in together. It just means that if you're in a relationship or if you're in a job, any kind of connection, that this individual, right, that you're dealing with, this boss, this situation, whatever it is, they are really meant to be on your path, okay? And they really want to move forward with you because when they look at you, you are a slice of home for them. There's something about you, Gemini, that fits for them. And this could even go without, any weirdness being here. This could even go for an employer or an employee or colleagues or anything where, it just, you feel like puzzle pieces that fit together. They feel like you're just a really good fit. They have a lot of confidence in you. There is this idea out there regarding that. So that's a really great external energy to be influencing you. And I feel like that's going to be prompting you to want to grow in a certain way. And then we have the Queen of Coins in your fear position. So, Sagittarius and Capricorn. Why would you be afraid of Jupiter? Because of Saturn, right? Because the Queen of Pentacles is, you're getting the money, you're getting the connection, but man, do you have to put the work in. Because it's Sagittarius and Capricorn. And that's the thing. That's the trick with the Queen of Coins. But you guys know this. So it might be one of those things where it's like your heart is really willing to put in all of the hard work. Your heart is there. Your soul is there. You're saying that you're ready, but you're afraid. What if I don't really like it? Or what if it ends up falling apart again? Or what, you know what I mean? All those what ifs. That you're afraid if you put in all that hard work, it's not going to bring you that luck and expansion that you really want and that forward movement. Understandable. But it's a mental energy, and just know that it's not real. So, it's not real. And then we have the Six of Coins in the reverse. Okay, this is the final outcome card here. Okay, so we're going to have to pull some energies on this because we have this final outcome in the near future. What's going on? So Six of Coins really does mean that somebody you feel at least does not have your back and you don't have theirs. So if this has to do with a job, you're not getting the money that either you thought you were going to make or that you were supposed to make, or you're simply not making enough money, right? For others of you, this could be you feeling like your partner or a family member or a friend just doesn't have your back, right? Now, what I do want to mention about this, though, is that it's a Moon and Taurus card. And whenever we have a moon energy that's reversed, that means whatever is being held underneath is going to rise to the surface. And Taurus being ruled by Venus, I feel like there's going to be some sort of discussion about how unsupported and how you're sensing the lack of support, and you're going to be able to have the conversation about that you're not making enough money, that you need more money to do what you're doing, to have that conversation with your boss, okay? I do get that, the conversation is going to be happening because you feel that way. And then we have the Three of Cups in the reverse. So this is a Mercury and Cancer energy, okay? So, in the reverse, this does indicate typically like irresponsible partying, irresponsible flirting. This could indicate a third party situation. This is so random, sort of mixed in with this, but let's break this down. This is a Mercury and Cancer energy as well. So when we have this in reverse, Mercury in the reverse would mean, because Mercury rules communication and forward movement, there not being communication and forward movement in a way that's going to move you into that metaphorical home space, because it's Mercury and Cancer. So why is that? Is it because of the lack of money and the lack of connection that's not able to be resolved? So if this has to do with a boss, right? If you're here like with career, this could be somebody perhaps at some point giving you some lip service, and it ended up coming to, it's coming to light here where they're not acting very responsible, regarding the situation with you. Yeah, so you're just not feeling passionate about it. You're not feeling like there's going to be this forward movement, because this is a Pisces and Aries energy. So, Aries is initiation. Pisces ruled by Neptune is about your heart space. So there's not going to be this forward movement and what it is that you're imagining for yourself. And then we have the Devil energy. So this could be because of somebody's addiction or somebody's level of imbalance, So this could certainly have to do with some sort of issue with alcohol, drugs, food, sex, irresponsible handling of money. Maybe they're too obsessed with money, or they're too frivolous with their money. This could also have to do with fear of abandonment, fear of intimacy, any sort of imbalance, is the Devil energy. And I like it less in the upright. So there's going to be a lack of passion moving forward with somebody or in something because of this level of imbalance, where something is not feeling very fair to you and very balanced. Yeah. And then we have the Five of Wands in the reverse. So this is a Saturn and Leo energy. So the hard work is not going to be put in a way that's going to be making you feel good. It's going to be creating fear. There's a battle of the wills here. And the outcome of this argument that you guys are going to be having is, it's really going to put you back on your heels, Gemini. Big time. Really going to be pushed back on your heels. But why is this going on? So let's see. Let me pull 3 more. And we have the Magician. The Magician is the Mercury energy. So this is telling me Mercury is about communication, forward movement, and making something happen. And the Magician is the ultimate alchemical card. It's about, taking 2 separate things and then creating this third thing, right? Making something happen. Then we have the Princess of Cups in reverse. Yeah. All right. So, this is an Aquarius and Pisces energy, and in reverse, it tells me that there is not going to be any forward movement. There's not going to be a forward movement. Things are not going to be handled in really very much of a different way. Some of you may be dealing with the Pisces, but it's not going to be handled in a different way. And the fact that we got that near the Devil card, near the imbalance. So whatever imbalance is existing within this situation, it's going to continue, unfortunately. And then we have the Ten of Wands. So, I do like the Ten of Wands, I have to tell you, because Saturn and Sagittarius, this might be really hard right now, but this is not meant to be on your path. And Sagittarius is all about moving forward with integrity. So you're going to be moving forward from something, Gemini. So if this has to do with a job, this is you recognizing that whatever job that you're in is not bringing you ultimately what you need. There's not enough balance here for what you put in. You're not getting enough back, and you're just not feeling really good about it. If this has to do with a relationship, for those of you in a relationship, this is telling me that while the intent is there, there's not going to be enough follow through, and ultimately you're going to feel this lack of support. And you're not going to be able to move forward with them because of some sort of imbalance, either within them or within their personality, whatever it is. But it's creating this discord, and you really knowing that you guys aren't going to be able to move forward together in a situation, and you making the decision to just let it go as it was. Now, I always say, look, the Magician is a major arcana, and that's a positive card. The Magician is a positive card. When we have the Ten of Wands, it's a minor arcana. So it could be the end of a cycle where you guys really need to, now that Mercury is stationed direct, having a more solid, conversation maybe? I don't know. But certainly both parties have to be involved in that, right? All right. So let's discuss love alone. Okay, for those of you in the space of love, I should be doing the extended love for singles and couples by next week for April. Okay, do these a little differently. Pull these down. Okay, messages we get. Few Island Time Wellness Oracles. All right, well, the final outcome is healing. I'm starting with Jupiter. Let's see what we have here. Now, the Celtic cross doesn't have to have anything to do with the relationship read. It could be. Depends. Paradise. Nice. Engagement ring. Gemini. Hello. Sunglasses. Watching. Focusing out. See, the sunglasses, I don't really care for because they put watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. Those are, they lack cohesiveness to me. Whenever I see the sunglasses, I feel this idea of focusing out, of really looking at the larger picture of it all is always how I understand this. All right, so like I mentioned before, we're starting out with the wheel. So the wheel is really positive. It's Jupiter, about luck and expansion. Ruling Sagittarius, it's about moving forward with integrity. And then we have Angel de la Nuit. So I really like this in the upright, because this is about facing that dark night of the soul energy, really getting honest with yourself, the person you're dealing with, you guys having that open conversation. What have you each been feeling? Like, I always call, this is like very much the Black Moon Lilith energy to me. Like, what is it that's going on inside of you that you have felt so insanely uncomfortable to really address within yourself? We all have something, right? Or your partner going through this, but having that super deep conversation. Then we have the Six of Cups. This is the Sun in Scorpio card. I love this energy. The Sun is about having this, a lot of new ideas and fresh perspectives, and Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, so this transformation happening here. The Six of Cups also recognizes reconciliation. It's also about returning to somebody returning to someone or something from your past. So it could also be about, if you're not reconciling with somebody, it could be that you're getting together with somebody who you knew once upon a time in your earlier life, in your childhood. Maybe you knew them way the heck back in high school, or you were like elementary school friends or anything like that. There's this throwback to the past. There's this idea of the past, but it's a beautiful energy because it's about love and acceptance. It's very childlike energy as well. There might be children involved in this connection as well. And then we have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is telling me, Gemini, that you're feeling a sense of lack in this connection, right? The Five of Pentacles is a very mental energy, and it's this feeling of lack. And there's not communication here regarding the sense of lack, because it's Mercury in Taurus. So when Mercury is reversed, there's no communication, there's no solid forward movement. Taurus is all about that Pentacle energy having to do with emotional, mental, and physical connection. Remember, Taurus is ruled by Venus, right? So feeling like, though, when it comes to communicating, having to do with this relationship, you don't feel like your voice is really heard, or if it's heard, it's not being listened to. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I'm getting. And then you go into the Hermit reverse, which is deep pensivity. This is the don't tell anybody. Yeah. This is you seeking your own counsel. You really doing a lot of very deep introspective thinking, Gemini. Really figuring out, what's going wrong here? What's going right? Trying to really get a feel of the lay of the land here. Some of you may even be in a space of still just trying to collect your thoughts regarding a relationship. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles, beautiful Venus and Virgo energy. This is the wish fulfillment card. And then we have the Empress reverse. So the Empress reverse, this is a Venus energy, and in reverse, it's telling me that you're feeling like that there's not going to be this this expansion and this growth in this relationship that's necessary to go the long term. And I say long term because remember the Empress energy, she's the mother of the tarot, right? So she gets pregnant, she's pregnant for 9 months, and then she births, and she's perpetually pregnant. She does it again. So there's kind of like this process to this kind of energy. Even though it's Venus, and Venus is all about love and, feeling good about ourselves and, the 5 senses and money and all of that, there's this process. And I'm getting that you feel like that it's just maybe not strong enough to go that full process. And we have the Knight of Wands energy in the reverse. So yeah, I mean, there's definitely this feeling that there's not this forward movement and not going to be this transformation, right, in this relationship. And the Four of Cups energy is incredible disappointment, incredible restlessness. There's a lot of disappointment. There's a lot of restlessness in this energy, Gemini. And it's really identifying what it is about this person in this relationship that you just cannot be with, that you cannot hang with, that really doesn't work for you. In the deepest level, but I always say, right, with this card, make sure you're getting in touch with the why do I feel like that when they do that, right? Really going deep, because otherwise you're losing the lesson there, right? So this is very interesting to me because we have so much positive energy. We have these 3 that are a little bit of a challenge here, but then we have the star energy, which is amazing. I mean, the star is the Aquarius energy, which is all about insight plus emotion is going to shake up a big change. So what I'm getting here, I have to tell you, I feel like, okay, for those of you who have not been in touch, I feel like there's going to be communication. There's going to be a lot of opening up of the soul, of, all of this conversation, but you're going to be in this space where you're not sure if you're being heard. Gemini, you need to ask yourself, though, if you're having this conversation after not being with the person, you want to make sure that you're not functioning within an old paradigm, where if you used to feel in the relationship that you weren't valued a certain way, you want to make sure that you're not projecting that onto this reunion, if that's resonating with you. Okay, that's not going to be for everyone, obviously. But it's this feeling of lack. I mean, it's this beautiful coming together. It's this knowing that there's this wish fulfillment. Then we have engagement, paradise, and focusing out as the crownings here. So there's a lot of super positive intention. But then we have the Hermit reverse. Okay, Gemini, you want to make sure that you don't get in your own way and you don't want to sabotage something. And I'm not saying that you are. There's nothing wrong with, if somebody comes back around, there's nothing wrong with being honest with yourself. Oh, okay, it did end last time because of A, B, and C. And I'm not suggesting that you throw that out. I'm just giving you a little heads up. You might want to pay attention to, if you're climbing deep within yourself and doing a lot of this introspective thinking and feeling like there's not going to be growth and there's not going to be this forward movement because of A, B, and C about this person, you have free will. We're energetic beings. But the energy here does support that despite whatever was last time, this seems like a new chapter here, I have to tell you, where there is the star energy has the blessing of the 7 sisters in the sky. This is a very strong energy. Some cards have a stronger energy than others, and that's a very strong energy. And to have the Angel de la Nuit, which is specific just to the stack, I don't know. I am feeling like there's going to be this reconnection. You're going to be getting in your head about what happened in the past. You just want to make sure that you don't bring those nuggets into the future now. Now, if you still need to have that conversation with them to, eradicate that from the table, right? As far as being an issue, then do that. But I do see there being this reconnection, even though you go through a period where you're feeling like you're not heard and there's not going to be growth, right? So, yeah, I see this evolution of something trying to get back on its feet. and it having a blessing. So let's see. Leave in the comments below. Let me know what's going on. It's not going to resonate with everybody, but for those of you who do, definitely let me know. All right, guys, thank you so much. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.